toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So UConn's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. Came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Looking to throw, it's Spagnano. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it along the sideline.
What a fantastic effort on that catch. That looked to me like it was just going to be a long incompletion, but how about stretching out, corralling the football, and this offense is on the move.
Quick handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Looking for a gap. It's Edwards.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Sun Devils offense will get the ball for the first time. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. It was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And Defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack it? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw dunk. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Quickly to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set.
It's a seam wide open. Discards him with the stiff arm. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Off the RPO complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Yeah, and you see in the red zone, all the bodies start to come inside. A lot of times you try to find a way to get to the perimeter. This offense does a good job. They toss the football. Nice job by the defense. Now, forcing a third down.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. Getting set for the point after.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Arizona State 14, UConn 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UConn offense goes back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Head this off, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense is still in identity mode.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Direct snap. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Finds his tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for room. It's Udo. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Levin. Pressure coming. That's caught. It's Tyson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden,
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the 2nd effort, getting the extra yards and getting the 1st down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's McClain. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football.
Touchdown, Sun Devils! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
they have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the 1st half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Flowers, and the returner is stopped. UConn going back to work on offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
On target to the left. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. QB draw. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It'll be 3rd and long. Let's go! To the air, it's Fagnano. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let it go.
Oh.
It's picked off.
Wow.
It's number 10. Trying to take it back. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Hunt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Levitt. The throw to the outside is complete. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh my.
Intercepted. A first down turnover can swing momentum. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. Drag down, they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. At the 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. They hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Burton. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Scanning the field, it's Fagnano. Fires to the big fella. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. One more snap coming before halftime. Might be changing the route. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Trying to beat the D deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Sun Devils will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense
All out of space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run one. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Quick completion to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Wide open spaces. They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. They've got the screen set up. Turning on the jet. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense. Dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space. And he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun to give, looking for room. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give. Lots of running room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Some misdirection with the counter. Find some fresh air.
Right, they've shown this formation a lot of times, especially in the first half. Now what do? They show the formation, pull some guys and run a counter backside. Beautiful play design. Way to adjust in the second half.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. This UConn offense really has it going. On the run, it's Edwards. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Fagnano. And they're not quite in rhythm there, it's incomplete. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Edwards. And they pick up just a few on that completion. UConn will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he found a space on the right. He's loose. 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They'll leave it with the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Card in the backfield, it's Bell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Murphy. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. And he has a shot.
I'm in this fourth quarter of the CPU game. My other league. It's almost over. Yeah, I gotta play both sides of the ball and shit in this one too.
And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Crosses the 30, he's got away. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter, with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. You might just call the exact same play right again here.
From the 47-yard line on first
Why you standing there, Nick?
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a
Why
fresh
you
set of
spamming
downs.
Why you spamming man?
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first
I
down.
told that nigga in the chat saying, why you spamming man? Niggas be crying over the game.
Oh.
That shit.
The end zone.
That's why. He said that shit in the chat.
Yeah, he like, why you spamming man? Shit weird. Niggas really be mad over the game.
Is about to go 6-1.
If a nigga can't get by, nigga expect you to run a different play because nigga, it's a football game. No, nigga. Until you beat it, nigga, I'm gonna keep running this shit. Till you figure out how to stop it.
All you gotta do is run some drag and zigs around that bitch.
Yeah, some
I don't like
zigs,
when
some
niggas run man
slant.
either though. Zone is easy. Just got up. I ain't
Everything
gonna
the
lie.
officials on the field got it right. They will stand. On to attempt to try.
They look fixed man on this bitch.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Yeah, for real.
It's now a final and
Niggas will tell you how to play the game.
in a game I think a lot of folks will want to hear about. Western Kentucky put together a very impressive showing in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the
I used to get mad. The only
Hilltoppers
person that ever made me mad
in
Spanish
some
and
time. Heck of a
shit
showing today from
was that nigga Sylvie. That nigga Sylvie played goal line offense all over the field. I was like, this is that nigga right here, boy.
Or niggas would run the niggas would blitz.
Have put themselves in dire straits after that
Yeah,
last
that nigga
play.
Chevy had fucking 10 linemen on the field. 9 linemen, 1 quarterback, 1 running back. You're like, man, this is a bitch ass nigga, man.
This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a third and long
shit too. That shit stuck and you can't stop it. Somebody passing on you, that shit don't bother you. Somebody run the ball and you can't stop it, get 8 yards on your 8 time.
He needs a chunk
That
play.
nigga gonna quit the game.
Got him downfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short in the first down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt.
I should have bet on them fights yesterday, Jared. That nigga Regis. Because he called fucking Jaysdad20.
Regis won?
Yeah.
You know how sorry you gotta be to lose to Regis? This shit crazy, dog. What?
I see what the Super and Matias fought too. I seen that nigga really close to a parlay. Easy parlay. I didn't know.
Did Matias win?
Yeah, it's an easy ass gambling game boxing. No spreads too. Weak ass baseball Astros suck. Nah, Astros actually good. They just lost yesterday on my number.
Shameless to deal away shit.
I seen Rob arguing with the other nigga yesterday. We niggas getting personal. Niggas talking about they can bring out guns on niggas. I think that nigga told Rob he was flex shot Rob in the chin. Rob said he put that eye on him.
Rob said that shit.
What the fuck? He was. Rob really was ignoring him. Rob was like, boy, I tell you, I see you. I gotta put that eye on him, boy. Yeah. Yeah, because the niggas is trying talking crazy to Rob.
The kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else playing the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead. It's still
Lucky. And they maintain with possession. Rob like, this game, like, nah, you need to admit you got lucky.
Oh, he stink, man.
You need to beat Ohio State for me, Shane, so I go to the playoffs. Your ass,
Ohio State?
Huh? Nah, we in another league.
Nah, my last game, I got shit figured out. My shit is cut out.
You and Jared.
No, don't save me no more. My shit fixed.
From the roadie.
My shit good
Nah,
now.
I just haven't been locked into the game. Really, like I haven't even sitting down to get offensive playbook and I just been at work. Come on, play it. Cause I'm gonna be
The funny thing is, I really say that because I bought my last Xbox. I was in that bitch. One place had the cord, the other place had the box.
You say hi?
Say hi. $120.
Hey.
Has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
There's 2 minutes left.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the
If you don't beat me with these sorry bum ass niggas, I'm gonna beat you though. But
Okay.
you should have whooped my ass. I ain't gonna lie. These niggas fucking suck. Actually, the team don't suck. His quarterback suck. And he got 95 throw power, but it don't feel like he got 95 throw power. I need to change this nigga throwing motion. I know they're over. How could I change the nigga throwing? I'm gonna put this shit on Dylan right here. I'm gonna make this nigga right-handed and some more shit. How you do that shit, X? I know you know I do that type shit.
What kind of mode? What y'all doing?
Gotta go to settings. If I go to this. Do it right now, bro. This shit crazy. Oh, shit, bro. You rosters.
I don't give a fuck about none of that nigga. You got a sponsor for that? I don't care.
I don't think this shit lets you do that type of shit.
Shit, you usually do. I just remember it was like in a different setting last year. Like, you got to do extra shit. It's not just like in a general setting. Let me see.
Uh-oh. I found some shit.
We're about to put niggas stat speed up 10.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that. I'm about We're Jared will take him this one.
The defense puts the
I don't know.
exclamation
What Roy
point on
got
the
the
day. They have had a wonderful
projected
game.
quarterback?
Everything great. Just you could tell they were
That's you.
dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation.
Damn.
It is the last one.
Oh, the last one they did. God, man, this